Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the most exciting update to happen to QuickBooks for a very, very, very long time. And of course, it's the buzzword everyone else is talking about. It is AI, it is agents in particular in the world of QuickBooks. We're going to explore why I'm so excited, why I think this is going to be an absolute game changer, absolute everyone out there, and what I think you're going to be able to get the most out of with these new agents when they're fully in play. Let's roll the intro, let's get straight into this, because this one is a very exciting update that I think we're all going to absolutely love. Hello, my name is Patrick. I am a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer with a fancy new logo, and that QuickBooks chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Boffix, and also your friendly podcaster who goes live each and every Monday morning for Ask the Accountant. Now we're going to not waste any more time. We're going to go straight into the world and the fact that we are going to be looking at the world of agents within QuickBooks very, very, very soon. Now in the US, I think a lot of people have already got access to them, but in the UK, we've not got access to as many of them as we'd like at this point in time, but I know they're on their way. So let's have a little bit of sneak preview by going over to the US and having a look at what they've already got and what agents are available to them. So first of all, in front of me now is the new version of QuickBooks Online, the new layout, the new UI, the business operating screen, if you like. Now, if you haven't seen this before, I've done a comprehensive video on kind of looking through it all. So head over to that video to have a look at it and see what it's all about. This one though, I want to go through looking at the cool new bits that are in there, which include the new business feed. Now, the idea of the business feed is that we get to go in here and we get to have a look at it, everything else. But importantly, it tells you which AI agents you have involved at all times. I can even press this button to explore all agents as well. Let's look at which ones I've got accounted for so far. So I got my accounting agent, which is definitely going to be a really powerful one. And we're going to have a look at that one. We've got our payments agents, which I don't think I'm able to properly show within this update, but ultimately it's just going to help you understand which ones you should be paying sooner and everything else that goes with it. We've got a customer agent, identifies leads in your inbox, drafts, follow and track statuses. Finance agent analyzes finance to create forecasts, find variances and help meet goals. And finally, our project management agent. This is the one I'm really excited for. The finance agent is kind of rehash is a harsh term, but we've seen that functionality before, right? We've seen that in other solutions where it's going to take your reports and give you some really good insights with it. I'm all for it. I think it's a great update, great addition, but it's the project management. I've never seen anything like that. It still blows my mind to think that that functionality is coming as well. Part of the accounting agent is this autofill. We've kind of seen this already, right? But let's just kind of explore what this does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to my QuickBooks box and I'm going to find, so there's a few things here that I'm going to be looking at, right? I'm going to be looking at putting some transactions in here. So first things first, I got a receipt here, nice horrible receipt. I always like to use this receipt because it's absolutely terrible. I can drag and drop it into here. And what it's going to do is it's going to extract the information for me and basically going to create the transaction based on here. Now, the fact it's in your business feed means it's really easy for you to go in and quickly do. But don't forget, within anything in QuickBooks now, if I go to an invoice, for example, that business autofill option are all available here. So I have the ability to be able to get this information directly in. So I do have here a really poorly written piece of thing here. I want 100 drinks to be gone in there, and I can press this button here. It's going to start auto-filling that information for me. So it's automatically going to put these items in for me so that I can do that. And on the left hand side it's saying, right, well, let's update the terms. Like, what are my terms? Apply them, right? And it's going to just do that bit for me, right? Send reminders to customers, so I can set it up so that every 3 days I want it to go through and apply this to all customers, or not now, right? It's going to coach me through this based on what it believes I need from this as well. So, and this will be on every transaction going forward. This isn't that we have to go to a particular area, but the AI is giving me and coaching me on what it is. So I can save that now, knowing that again, this really rough piece of information I've got here has basically generated a nice little invoice for me and digitalized that invoice for me as well. Going back to my business feed, I can see that, there was that area to put that information in there. I go back to my area and I go to receipts. I've got this area that you probably remember from being able to put it in here, but now I can really go to town and add things, right? So this time around, I'm going to put this bill in here, look, this Virgin one, and I'm going to stick that there, and it's just going to extract it for me, and it's going to be able to go in and view that and extract that information in real time. And from a client's point of view, this is absolutely magic, right? I put this information in here. On the left hand side, you can see what the original transaction was, or the image was. On this side, you can see it's gone and extracted all the information I need. Maybe I'm not 100% happy with that category, so let's put telephone or something now. But whereas before with AI and OCR technology, I was having to kind of use this other interface and trying to figure it out and figure out what the boxes are. Now I'm working directly in it, and I can save and schedule payments now, or I can save the transaction. I've got so many more options, and all I need to do in this one is save and close, and I've created that transaction directly from here. And my coolest bit that I love about this new AI is when I want to get my bank details in. You've all been there, right? Like a client just got you this bank statement. That's all they've sent in, right? This is it. They've not given us any other information. Well, that's fine, because I literally go in, drop it in there. So drag and drop. They're going to extract line by line for me. I don't have to go to a third party. I don't have to PDF extract or anything like that. And it's extracted all the information, the type, the amount, the description. I press import, and as quick as that, by dragging and dropping my actual data from a PDF file directly into here, I'm off to the races. I'm setting it all up. And these are the sort of things from a client's point of view that they're going to be so impressed by, right? They're going to think is absolute voodoo for them, and absolute magic for them, but is accessible to them directly in the product. You don't even have to do one at a time. All I'm doing now is adding two easily, and it's just extracting it like magic, right? It's just going through, finding all the transactions, making them all ready for me. I press import, job done. And the best thing is that the second you upload it, again, your client's going to be blown away by this. So as soon as I've uploaded it, now it's prompting that it's going to use AI to actually get that information in. And the clever thing is that, yes, it's going to use AI to go through them. But what about if it hasn't quite understood what it was? I mean, this one says test. Who knows, right? But if I tell it that it's going to be test, look what happens to the other transactions that are related to there. So there's other two here that are exactly the same. Second I put it to purchases, boom, all of them updated. It's learning as it goes along. It now knows next time it sees the word test in there, in this case it's going to go to purchases. And all I need to do now, click, post. With the beauty of AI, we're able to be able to quickly get those transactions in with no problem whatsoever. Hopefully you've seen one of my videos where we went through and looked at the reconciliation area as well. That blew my mind of how AI can now reconcile better than ever before. Put a little link up here about exactly how that works and everything else. And go watch that video in full. Because ultimately all you're doing is, like before, you get your bank statement, you upload it in, and it's off to the races. But reports have started to get a bit of information as well. So now if I go to the reports area, you can see I can go to my review summary now. And it's going to look through the transactions we've just added. It's going to try and make sense of them. It's going to try and put some information to there. It's going to give me some analysis of what's going on and going through. So in this case, it said that my income through January to July, and what other income and expenses and all my receivables. At the moment, there's no data in here because it's just a blank company. But you can see what sort of information it's going to start trying to get for you. We can print it, we can close it, we can put it all into play into there. What I'm really excited about is this new AI agent here. So it's saying that project management agent, upload files like contract estimates or proposals to add project details. Okay, so what I've got here is a little proposal project here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in here and see how it, can't upload file. So I'm uploading it now as a PDF, not as a doc. And as you can see now, it's starting to gather all relevant data. Analyze the document. insert client. I'm going to call it test, or testy, I'll do. And it's taken from there. The test project is a focused initiative delivered by the 31st of December. It aims to deliver defined outputs from a control budget and timeline. This is all from just uploading it, right? Project name test, customer testy. I could put an email in there if I want. Start date, end date, status in progress. I can put an address for this project if I want to. Custom fields, I can add them, save and close. And now I've got all of these attachments that I've just can put up there if I want to. Some change logs that I can look into, that's new. Project details are going to be there. Project reports, same as they have been, but still nice to see. Overview, transactions. And again, it's just extract the data. As you can see, just like magic, it's taken, again, that proposal, created that invoice for me, get everything in the right place, and all I need to do, save and close, save and send, however I'm going to get that information over to them. But I'm creating transactions in there, nice and straightforward. So how about this for a bit of science fiction then? We'll try this one together, but this is the idea that I can connect to my email account and try and give me insights into what's going on. So let's have a quick look at this one. And hopefully be able to find kind of quotes for me and things like that. So I'm going to go back into that client. So I'm going to use that business feed option. And from the business feed option, I now have this automate find leads in Gmail. So let's connect my Gmail account. Continue. Choose the account I want it to have access to. Continue. So at the moment it looks like it's Gmail only that's coming through. And what it seems like there's this new option at the top, import leads from Gmail. So let's have a look. I've already connected that one, let's connect it again. So it's starting to bring these leads in for me, starting to kind of work with them. And basically it's going to keep an eye on my Gmail going forward, see if there's any more in there. In fact, it's just Gmail's a little bit limiting, to be honest with you. And what I don't like is I don't get to see behind the scenes of what it's looked at and what it is looking at and what it's not looking at. I've added it and I believe it's now starting to work, but I've got no interface to kind of look at it or convert to my own or anything like that. So yeah, so far it's a little bit underbaked, I think is the right thing. It needs to back in the kitchen a little bit, but it is kind of a beta, isn't it, at this point in time. So we've seen kind of what they can do and what options we've got, but we have more agents available. Accounting, customer, page, profit, finance agent, and I believe there's loads more on its way for the rest of the ecosystem as well. But there we have it. There is a breakdown really of what we're excited for with this new world of AI. You know, just being able to send your invoice in and magically creating it, just being able to send your bill in and magically creating that, expenses, bank statements, like they're the cool things. Being able to send in that project and starting to create a project based on it, they're the sort of things that are going to really impress your clients, right? And you're going to be able to really show off how powerful this is, because to get that functionality in other solutions, most of the time you need a third party, or most of the time you need to rely on another situated solution to get it done for you. But what do you think? Do you think this is going to be an absolute game changer like I do, or do you think there's still more that you need to see to be blown away? Let me know in the comments below, because there's definitely a follow-up video here, right? There's definitely going to have to be a video where we start figuring out what this is doing well and what it's not doing well, and kind of comparing the two. And I can't wait to kind of get into the details of that, into how it's going to work. I also can't wait to start using this on real clients and real data. At the moment, who's on the US side, I'm literally just throwing a really bare basic client together, just putting a little bit of information in there. But when it's got real data to work with, real data start flowing through, real data start cooking on, oh, I think that's when we're going to start seeing real benefits coming through from here. So let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you're liking this content or you think you've got any value of the content, please use that like, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. You know, if you want to be the first to know about what's going to happen in the world of agents, AI within QuickBooks, you're in the right place. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you come and join me in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to this new series. Hello and welcome to this video. 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 Right, let's get it set. Let's do this. Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm aware we go live every Monday.
The next generation is about everyone else that missed it.
Yeah. So current. All right, you've told us what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Where do I start?
During that period of time, where did everyone turn to? Their accountant, their advisor, their bookkeeper, and you all did phenomenal work for small business.